Controls window. Stop record.
Hello everyone, welcome along to this departure video of a flight United A319 we're going in today from Washington Dulles across to Chicago. It's about a 2-hour flight, so we're just going to do the departure and there'll be an arrival video coming very shortly, I would imagine. So we're in the A319 IAE and we're going to get going with our planning. So,
Project fly 01. Project fly window 01 column 1.
of course in P3D for this.
319 heading clickable level 3.
Let's copy the reg here.
843 lay. 843 lay
So
selected.
in November 843 Uniform Alpha
Complete booking project fly.
is the reg apparently.
Click net clickable select E. Select 1.
Select
List
this
heading.
here.
If private air clickable select E.
Can't wait till
Clickable select an aircraft.
and it'll do this automatically.
319. List with 4 items clickable A319 to 319 100. Clickable A319
Do they
to 319 100.
have
Clickable A19 and A319 neo.
A131?
Clickable A19 and A319 neo.
No they don't,
Clickable
so we'll
A300.
just go in
Out of list
that.
airline. Clickable E. Select an airline edit blank.
We are
UA.
UA.
List with 10 items clickable A Austrian airline. Clickable Q China United
It
airline.
should be UAL,
Clickable
but
Blue
it'll
Luna.
be here
Clickable Blue
somewhere.
Clickable United airlines.
It's the
Out
one.
of edit.
Reg, paste,
click E.
home base,
Select an
we'll
airport
just go
edit.
KIAD.
List with 1 item clickable KIAD Washington Dulles International. Out of list button add aircraft. D.
Add the aircraft.
Select air click E. Select 1. List with 9 clickable N 843. Out of list net clickable.
Select
Button,
that there.
button,
Book
button,
and
dispatch clickable
dispatch through
Dispatch via Simbrief window row 1 column 1 unknown.
Simbrief.
Simbrief.com virtual flight planning solutions. Air cycle 1907 22 1917 July 19th. Link log out Declan Webster. Link graphic clickable Simbrief progress bar 0 processing 0% time remaining about infinity seconds. Button cancel process navigation landmark list with 3 items link Simbrief home link terms of service link privacy policy 6% 18% 31% 46% 69% 83% 95%. Dispatch project fly window row 1 column 1. Dispatch project fly document Simbrief auto bookings project fly.
Right, so that has just dispatched itself. Let's go and have a look.
Tape column 3 highlight column 6 and 840 column 7 fly now button link button export.
So we want export.
Clickable E.
And we're going to go and select our file type,
Clickable FS Labs A3 clickable FSX slash D clickable
which is of course FSX
Export
P3D Flight
export button
SimX,
available.
although it should be P3D but it
Button
never
export.
exports there, so I'll have to go and
Button
cut
available
it
export
myself.
clickable file this has been successfully exported. KIAD 01.dl export tape column 5 4 heading level 3 column
And
7 fly now
we
button.
will hit fly now on that.
File flight heading
Now
level 3.
we have what we need,
511
511
Menu.
nautical miles.
D Declan Webster D doc
So
unknown.
we'll go into
Documents window preview
documents
F.
and
Item view list register F. Flight simulator X
go
files 30.
Flight SimX,
Flight simulator X files. Item K KIAD 01 20. Sim saver auto save
That's the
LT not selected 9.
one. And we'll just cut this
Item view P.
to
Presidential documents 30 of 67. P. Prepare VDV4 files. Prepare VDV4.
PDV4
KIAD 01 20.
there,
Track flight project flight.
and then we will go and
Files and export. Declan Webster edit.
just
Files and export.
whack
Graphic clickable flight
open
briefing icon.
our briefing there so we can see what we're supposedly doing.
Mozilla Firefox.
Then we
PDF.js
will
Mozilla
go and get
Firefox.
set
PDF
up
1,562 million.
FS Tramp.
Clickable page.
So we can see here
FL steps time slash 0320 slash.
going up to only flight level 320 today. I thought it would have been a little bit higher, but there we go.
No tampering recommended.
Right, let's go down to our routing.
KD, DC, mail slash. Routing, route ID, effort. KIAD slash, ELAN
So
ZZ,
as you can
01T.
see, they want us off
KIAD slash 01T.
one centre.
ELAN ZZ3. Space.
And we're on the, I don't even know what that is, Buns
Space.
3
KIAD slash 0, ELAN
departure
ZZ3. Rame.
to Rame,
272.
and then etc, etc.
Course, WATS entry.
Right,
Track flight project, ops 23 point, Lockheed Martin registered, Lockheed Martin registered, R3D registered, V4.
so
FS Tramp. Map
let's
1.
go and deal with
No,
this, shall we?
120, 309. Map 1. 0284.
And hope
Top FS plan tool.
Tramp
L.
and P3D decide to play ball today.
Plan.
We may have some
Context menu
issues,
open.
but we will see.
Open dialog. List. .1 of 16. KIAD 01.dl 16.
That's the one we want. Import
KIAD
you.
01 FS Tramp. Map 1.
Right,
1, 3,
and then we'll go
map 2, 300,
to,
3, map 0, 20, HDD.
and I'm going to
CLT,
manually
map 1,
just
100, Ross, 0, RAM, 0, desk, 300, KIAD, proc, 11, ID root course, AC1, AVO, RW list,
add the runways here,
RW list,
or the runway for departure, because who knows what auto route's going to do. Right, is it opening the tree view?
dialog, find input line remaining,
No, it
preview,
is. Just very
level 1
slowly.
RWY01C101,
That's the one we want. Runway
context menu,
01
use
centre.
flight plan, new,
So using flight plan. And of course it probably won't go, it'll probably lose focus here, because it usually does. So we're just going to have to deal with that. And then
Menu. Lockheed Martin registered, R3D registered, V4,
get our focus back this way.
Lockheed Martin registered, R3D registered, V4, menu, Lockheed Martin
And this
register.
is the issue that I've had, or you
Yeah,
have
01
with
FS
Tramp and P3D. Anyway, there we go. We've got the focus back. You have to just go in and out of the window. Well, that's what I do. To
Dialog find input line
get
remaining.
focus back because it just bugs out.
ID root course all FTK.
Right.
81 AVO.
So
SIDS.
then we are going to SIDS and we are going to
SIDS.
find the one that we
Preview level 0
want.
level 1 elapsed 1 1. The dark elapsed 1 1 level. Elapsed 1 1 level 1. The dark elapsed 1 1.
Anyway,
Rust elapsed 1 alt elapsed 1.
let's find
ELAN
where we
sealed.
are.
ELAN ZZ elapsed 1 1.
It was
Expanded.
this
Level
one.
2 ELAN ZZ 301 C101. ELAN ZZ 301 L11 level 2.
Looks like
ELAN ZZ 301 R11 level 2.
it's going to
ELAN
be
ELAN ZZ
that
301
one.
C11 level 2.
The buns 3 from 01 center.
Context sorting by ETP associated with flight planner.
So we'll associate that with the flight plan, and that should all be good. And of course it's going to lose focus again because that's what it does, so we will deal with it, I guess.
Menu. Lockheed Martin registered R3D registered V4.
Doesn't do this in FSX with the focus issues.
Menu. Lockheed Martin registered R3D registered V4. KIAD 01 FS Tramp.
There we go. So this is one of the things I always say to people when they say, should I get P3D? Well,
Dialog
if
find
you
input
want
line
to,
remaining.
and it is
Preview
good,
ELAN
but
ZZ.
just consider this. Anyway,
ID root course all F.
let's go and
W,
generate an
1F,
auto
find
route
it.
as well,
Stop.
so it can
Plan
fill
rule.
in
L.
any gaps that it finds.
Plan. Context. Oh, say please F cruising generate auto route G.
Generate auto route. Now let's see if it maintains focus. It may, it may not. When we see, whenever you click on something like, you know, associate with flight plan or generate auto route, it seems to lose focus. Yeah, it's lost focus.
Lockheed Martin
Right, we'll just
Menu.
go back into it.
Lockheed Martin registered.
It's doable. It just takes a little bit more time.
Lockheed Martin registered R3D registered. KIAD 01 FS Tramp.
Here we go. Back in the Tramp window.
Dialog. Property page automatic generation of the optimal flight route. High altitude airways. Radio button checked.
So we're on
Low
obviously
altitude.
high altitude,
Radio button
blah
checked.
blah blah.
Execute button. Space.
Execute
Unavailable.
you.
Times button.
It's going to do its thing. Come up with a routing. There we go. That took its time. Although I think it probably had more to smooth out because, well, it's going to mess around a bit.
Execute
Just
button.
because I've already added
Consider
a
arrival proceed. Times button.
departure.
Space.
Right, we'll close
Property page
that.
remaining. One half button.
So that
Double.
should be
Able.
our
Flat.
flight
AC1
plan
ID report above.
fixed.
ELAN ZZ 11 degree. KIAD 01 C300.
So let's go and have a look at what we've actually got in our routing now, shall we?
KIAD
Just check
R01
that
C
we're
all
all
FT
good.
312. Time
So
137.
obviously we've got the one center for the runway on departure. Oh, okay.
ELAN ZZ route degrader. Course 269. All FT 14,000.
We've got all that for
Granny, route
the
degrader.
departure, blah
AML,
blah
course 90.
blah, and then we can
ENSH route.
see all our
EOS route 272.
waypoints.
Course 281. All FT 32,000. KT. Jet route.
It's got all the
X route.
altitudes,
Lady route.
so it looks good. I'm just
Empty
checking
route.
there's no
Beacon
duplicate
route,
waypoints.
Rod route
Some of
J149.
these waypoint names are really weird.
Wa route J1.
No idea where they
What?
get them from.
Scan route. OT course 207.
Okay, all looking good. Blah blah blah.
Left route
Not really
V285.
bothered
Course
about any of
183. All.
this. Doesn't look like
Wow,
there's
course
any. Oh, that's
Denim route
interesting.
V104.
There is there,
Wow, course.
but we'll see how it goes.
Denim route
Should
V144.
be
Course.
okay to deal with it.
Auto route D. MKIT. Odd route. Rise route D.
Anyway, so that's our flight plan all sorted. If we go right down, we can just check
All
that
FT
we've
total.
got.
Leg NM 624.1. Time 137.11. Fuel OBS
We
8,435.2.
just want to make
38.
sure that we've got.
Course route R10L. Course 103.
Yep,
All
as we
FT
can see,
668.
it's,
Leg NM 30.3. Time
shut up,
0.00. Fuel OBS
video.
0.0. Threat 111.1.
Shut
37.38.
up, I said, right. Yeah, there we go. So we're coming in on
Course route
runway
R10L. Course
10 left there. So we're looking good with that. Right. Let's go back up to the top.
OT course
About
277.
routing.
Leg NM 36.0. Threat 115.6018 of 38. Safe route degrader. Course 277. All F.
Blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares.
Lady route
Nobody
J149. Course 303.
cares. No one cares.
Jet
Shut
route
up.
272. Course 200.
Back up, right up to the top. Scroll, scroll, scroll. And there we go.
Right,
We're back
R01.
up to the top. Because we're going to need that in a minute. Right, I think we're about ready. So let's. Oh, actually, before we do anything else, just do one more thing. We need to.
L.
check our aircraft is
Land.
assigned
Context
in
menu. Open.
here.
Save aircraft.
Because the last thing we'd want is to take off and
Aircraft
be
dialog altitude.
assigned
Name.
as
Box. Set
a
plus M. Select Airbus A319.
Cessna.
Help. Nuke. Save. Delete. Auto. Select. Edit. Cruising.
It's all
Climate. Multi.
looking
Line. Alt plus
good.
C. Select 25. Cruising. Edit. Multi. Line. Alt plus C. Select 36,000.
Cruising is
Select
obviously
2.
set
0.
wrong because
0.
I haven't
0.
come and done that.
Edit
So
multi.
we'll
Edit
just
multi line.
change
Select
that.
0.73.
And
0.
for
Selection
the
remove.
Mach, we'll
7.
go, I don't know, we'll go 0.79.
OK button. Space.
Something like
Yapper
that should
01
be
FS
good.
ramp.
Right. So now we're good to start our engines because we've set all
Dialog
that.
find input line remaining. Property page remaining. Property page remaining.
So we'll just shut NVDA up and let's get going. Engines are starting their start sequence.
S.
These beautiful IEs starting up. Take longer to start, of course, but they sound beautiful on takeoff. Oh yeah.
S.
It's our second one just finishing cranking up there. Right, looks like we're all started up with that, so we can
Context flight skip to US.
click skip to here to
Name.
runway
Submenu dialog
1
window, 12%.
center. We'll let P3D reload itself, and then we are going on departure.
22%. 32%. 42%. 52%. 62%. 72%.
Right, there we go.
Yapper 01 FS
P3D is reloaded. We will let Tramp just sort itself out.
Dialog find input line remaining. Property page
Right.
remaining. Property page remaining.
Thank you, Tramp. Let's close the Tramp window.
Watch
Don't
part
need that
register,
anymore.
register.
All we need to do is do that and set Tramp up to fly plan. All looks good.
S.
What else do we need to do? We need to do flaps. So let's go. I don't know how long the runway here is, but I'd imagine it's pretty long. We'll just go with flaps 1, shall we? I think we should be good with flaps 1, and then trim will set.
Left land.
Oh yeah, we have to have sleep mode on, don't we?
Sleep mode on.
Right, that's the trim set. Should be good. I don't think we need
Sleep
a
mode on.
hell of a lot of trim, because we're in no rush to get off the runway. It should be, you know, relatively long. So the flaps look to be pretty much done. Tramp is all good to go. All started up, and we will release parking brakes and give it full power. Enjoy the sounds; they are wonderful. And we will head for Chicago, I guess.
$80 knots. V1, rotate. V2.
G.
Positive rate, gear is coming up. Beautiful. That was a pretty long takeoff roll, but that's fine. We expected that.
S, A, A.
Woo, look at that. I can just, like, you really get a kind of feel for how the aircraft's departing when you hear that kind of sound, like that engine roar. Alright, yeah.
S.
Beautiful. So Tramp has us under control. And off we go.
S, S, A, A, A. S.
Right, let's go and see what Tramp's doing and just check. We may have a speed
Yeah, 01 FS Tramp.
or altitude restriction.
Dialog find input line now 13.1 NM00341 H4 620.3 NM2
See how we're doing.
Cross direct to DUNZZ.
Blah blah blah, that's the text.
Flight plan M1 4 260 HDG 23 degrees max tank 32,000.
We're going direct up to 32,000.
ECA PPR 215 1800 FT
Looks like we have a 215 knot speed restriction as well.
Lockheed Martin Regiment.
And a bit of an altitude restriction because we're not climbing at full power, but we're looking good. Oh, now we are.
S. S.
There we go. I think we've increased our speed now by the looks of that.
63.7% RAM used. CPU at 63.7%.
Yeah. As if they were actually the same.
Folder view list. FS RAM senior. Flight following short. Flight following shortcut terminal. Lockheed Martin registered. R3D registered P4.
Right. Get flight following going as well. Actually hear where we are and what's
Closest
going on.
city, South Riding, Virginia. 8.2 kilometers. Bearing, 146. Eastern Time.
Obviously on Eastern Time, probably pretty early in the morning. We've just departed at about 10 AM or something in current time.
S. A.
Oh, that beautiful flyby.
A. A. S. 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 S.
Right, we'll keep some of these views going, and then once we're up a little bit more, we will end the departure video. But we're looking good.
A. A. A.
There we go, I guess above 10,000. As you can hear, engine power's just increased. Gotta love the way Tramp flies, so much more accurate. I know there's some people who swear by FSXP, but I mean, for ease, this is just, you know, so much easier.
S. Flight following short. KIAD PD. Track flight project. Fly 01. Track flight project. Heading level. Graphic clickable flight briefing. File. Flight heading level 3. 500 NM. Altitude 11,391 feet.
See, that's where we are, just coming through 11,300.
Lockheed Martin. Flight following shortcut. Flight following
Get
shortcut
rid
terminal.
of
Lockheed Martin registered. KIAD PDF 1,500.
that
KIAD PDF
briefing
1
there, we
Flight
don't
following
need
shortcut
you
terminal.
anymore.
Track flight project. Lockheed Martin registered. R3D registered P4. Lockheed Martin registered. R3D registered P4. S. A.
Let's have another flyby. Oh yeah.
A. A. S. A. 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 S.
Closest city, Linton Hall, Virginia. 26.2 kilometers. Bearing, 121.
Right, looking good. We're now heading out over Virginia. So we're going to end the video there on the departure, and as you can see, we are well and truly on our way. About another 500 nautical miles to go, and I will see you, I guess, when we are on the descent into Chicago O'Hare. See you then.